At the end of the movie Jacob's Ladder, the main character Jacob Singer has a talk with Michael, a chemist who explains to him that the violent deaths of the soldiers in his battalion in Vietnam were caused by a drug-induced psychosis brought about by the hallucinogen BZ, or quinculidinyl benzilate. This drug was invented under the direction of the U.S. government to maximize the aggression of the soldiers, but it backfired when the unwitting human guinea pigs turned on one another. This is a classic conspiracy theory, but is the story of BZ actual fact or movie fiction? A little research on the internet revealed the following. At the National Institute of Mental Health Addiction Research Center in Kentucky in the mid-1950s, drug-addicted African Americans were given LSD, with 7 of them kept hallucinating for 77 consecutive days. At this same center, healthy African American men were still being used as test subjects almost 10 years later, this time for an experimental drug, BZ 100 times more powerful than LSD. This follows a long psychiatric tradition of using for experimental purposes the incarcerated, the dispossessed and others who have no voice. This group of agents usually includes substances which, when administered in low doses, 10 mg, cause conditions similar to psychotic disorders or other symptoms emanating from the central nervous system, loss of feeling, paralysis, rigidity, etc. The effects are transitory and cause inability to make decisions and incapacitation. Several such substances may be used to achieve these objectives and only a few examples are given here. During the 1950s, studies were made of substances such as glycolic acid esters, glycolates. Particular interest was paid to 3-quinculidinyl benzilate, BZ. The effects of this group of substances are similar to those caused by atropine. BZ causes poisoning at doses of 0.5 to 5 mg. Peripheral symptoms such as distended pupils, deteriorated short-distance vision, dry mouth and palpitations occur after about 30 minutes. A serious effect of poisoning with BZ, as also with other atropine-like substances, is an increased body temperature. Deterioration in the level of consciousness, hallucinations and coma occur subsequently. Incapacitating after effects may remain 1-3 weeks after the poisoning. Since the effect of glycolates was found to be difficult to predict, interest in continued research into this type of substance gradually decreased.